We centralized it. I'm a fan of a 100% centralized purchasing organization, plunged high up in the organization. Anything, but I cannot work with anything else. I personally have doubts that you can have and run as a CPO a highly decentralized, somewhere on level 5, flanged purchasing organization. Okay. But then it's a 10-minute talk with the CEO. What is your plan? Do you want to centralize it? Do you give me the power that I can do something for you? If the answer is yes, I can join. If the answer is no, then you can take it maybe as a good learning. You came up with the same opinion I have now. I think it will not work. Honestly, look, there are 1,000 reasons externally why those things cannot work. If the board has a clear idea that it can work, it works. Full stop. It needs a CEO, the group executive board, how big the company is, or the management team. If they say, I want to have it centralized, they can do it. But normally, you have these tiny little kingdoms, what is called the divisions, or the departments, or whatever, and each department have everything. They have a little bit of sales, they have a little bit of accounting, they have a little bit of communication, and a little bit of procurement. And these people like, especially engineers, they like to buy on their own. And I think you never can balance it, right? And I think purchasing is a service, but on the same level of responsibility. And then I think you can do meaningful, good work for a firm. So I would not accept it, but in your eyes, if you get a nice offer and a good package behind it, accept it and make your learnings. Centralized means something, but centralized does not mean ivory tower. So the people needs to be embedded in the functions they serve. So for example, I have an IT sourcing organization of roughly 35 people, but they sit embedded in the IT organization. The head of IT sourcing is part of the IT leadership team and joins those kind of sessions and activities with the CIO. And the same is real estate as an example, or the same is HR. I think those things you need to do. So then it's somehow centralized, I want to have these solid lines, but as a service organization, you need to be close to your internal client. We call it business partner. I think this client always has in mind this client-slave behavior. But you are a service, and we are a service organization. So then you have maybe both. But I think the pendulum goes always from left to right. Or in the financial industry at the moment, we have a clear trend, centralized. As a second main reason, our regulators are doing a hell of a lot at the moment to address the supplier risk topics to us, that they are important, and this you can only do centralized.